If the dick wasn't stepping. Hey. What's up, guys? Good morning, good evening, good afternoon. Whenever you guys see this is when you see this. Trying to get my stuff together. Hey, how you doing? How you doing? How you doing? All right, I'm trying to get this sage popping, y'all. Give me 1 second. Just uno momento, por favor, please. Okay, uno momento. I hope y'all are doing good, though. I hope y'all weekend was amazing. How is everybody doing? It is so nasty outside. I mean, it's beautiful, but it's like snowing, raining. It sounds like it's ice mixed in the rain and the snow. It's just a lot, but I hope you guys had a fantastic weekend. You love don't I love the apron too. You see it? You see it? We cooking. We about to be flipping some not no burgers, but we about to be cooking. Thank you so much. For those of you guys that don't know, shout out to my moderators. They actually put their beautiful brains together and customized me this apron. So I'm truly grateful. Thank you guys so much. Hey, confirmation with the horn. I hope that picked up on the camera because that horn was so loud. But thank you. I've been cooking in it like crazy. Actually, like the first week that I got it, I kind of forgot that I had it and I wasn't using it, and then I had to remember, oh shit, Falcon, you do got a custom fucking apron. What the fuck is you doing? So, I definitely appreciate the apron, y'all. I love it so much. You guys are the best. I love my moderators. But anyways, y'all could be cooking. We definitely got some channel messages for you guys, and we're gonna jump right on into y'all Sunday messages here, Leos. Cross watchers are always welcome, of course. I do apologize, y'all. I forgot to get the door. Well, I stopped at this store that I usually stop at, but they didn't have any more of the torchlighter, so I'm gonna have to stop back by there today to see if they got like a new shipment in. But if they didn't, I'm just gonna simply have to go to another store. But I think we got it going a little bit here. Yeah, it's doing a little something, something. But thank you guys so much for being here. Like, comment, and subscribe. We're getting ready to jump into the messages for all my Leos, okay? It is a general, so take what resonates, leave what does not resonate, okay? This, it may not be everybody's story because everybody don't cook for one, right? You know what I'm saying? First and foremost, let me clear out my third eye. Um, so, it is what it is. It's all fun and games, you know what I'm saying? It's not really a game, but it's for entertainment, you know what I mean? So let's have a good time. Let's make this a good ass reading. Let's bring some phenomenal energy up in the chat. I appreciate you guys being here, but let's get ready to get into the messages, y'all. As y'all see, I got my fucking haircut. I'm still scruffy with the locks. I'm not getting my locks done. And it's crazy because I was uptown. Where the fuck was I? Oh, we got this new place called Wonder. And so, I was in the area and I actually ran into my hairstylist, and we were talking and I was like, girl, I need to get my hair done. And I was like, but I'm trying to chill. And she was like, well, she's like, you got my number when you ready. I was cracking up. But shout out to my hairstylist, okay? But anyways, let's get into it. Um, hey guys, welcome to the channel. FieryFalconTarot. If you're new here, welcome. If you return to my channel, welcome. For those of you guys that don't know who I am, my name is Leash, aka Alyssa. You guys can call me Falcon as well. Thank you guys so much for being here. Like, comment, and subscribe. All right, this is a general message for all Leos. So take what resonate, leave what does not resonate. If you need anything from me, look down below in the description box. If you guys are interested in doing a meet and greet, that's scheduled for July 31st to August 6th of 2026. The information is in the community section, y'all. So let me know if y'all want to be a part of that. I would love to have you guys down there with me. Um, it'll be 2 days with whoever, cross watchers, subscribers, whoever shows up. We'll be 2 days together, whether that's dinner and the movie. Not really a movie, but we'll spend 2 days together because I do want to actually take some time to myself to enjoy the island. You know what I mean? So just 2 days. But other than that, y'all, that's all I got for you guys. I don't think there's anything else I need to mention to you guys. Oh, by the way, if you're looking for some other spiritual guidance or tarot clarity, you guys can certainly go check out Chaos Before Cosmos. Carrie's a phenomenal reader over there. She's a fellow Leo, so you guys go and support her as well. All right. With all that being said, Archangels, divine white light, please God and watch over this act of divination for the sign of Leos. Anything that's out of the light, ask that you claim it and bring it to the light. In Jesus' name we pray. Amen. Amen. All right. So yeah, let's do it. Let's get into it. Let's get into it. All right. So I'm gonna put you guys a morning mantra, but I got some channel messages for you guys. Watch your ears, 'cause we're about to ring the sound bowl just before we get started. Okay. All right, y'all. Let's see what we got popping for you guys. Hold on 1 second. 1 second. 1 second. All right, so Leo's channel messages that I have for you guys. There's quite a. It's not a lot, but I got some stuff scribbled down here. So let's get started with the numbers. So numbers that you guys could be seeing. This could be like your life path number. This could be someone's birthday. This could be an address number. Like just whatever. So I have 34, 18, 24, 38, 9, and 16. So you guys again could be birthdays. Could be on these days. Whatever. But those are the numbers that I got though for y'all, Leo. So for dinner, I actually have down I don't know. I don't know what y'all could be cooking. I got down Salisbury steaks and I also have meatloaf written down. Someone could also be doing like something, fancy with some chicken breasts as well too. So I do see that as well too. But somebody could be interested in trying yoga. All right. Somebody could have stiff joints as well too. So I don't know. Perhaps need to be more flexible, work on becoming more flexible. Uh Chiropractic could be definitely helpful. Some of you guys might need to go ahead and stretch because I know I recently just started going back to the gym and like exercising and things of that nature. Um, Trying to get ready for for the meet and greet, really, but really it's for me and just to stay more healthier. I wasn't stretching before I started just working out. I was just going ham, and I paid the price for it. So now I'm stretching and things like that before I get started. So you guys could be thinking about stretching your joints, okay, or be becoming more flexible. So these could be things that you guys could be trying out to get yourself to loosen up. All right. Some of you guys are just too stiff. You need to loosen up. All right. On the other note, so I have Cheerios as well too. Somebody could be eating Cheerios. You could have Cheerios for breakfast. You could be eating breakfast for dinner. Somebody likes soft pretzels with mustard. Okay. Somebody likes pretzels with mustard. Mm. Somebody could be flexible like a pretzel. Okay, somebody could be bendable. All right, or somebody could be trying to break something here, break you, maybe Leos. I don't know, but let's see. We got an avoidant energy here. So Leos, I don't know if you're avoiding someone or someone's purposely avoiding you. Right? There's something here with an avoidance energy here. What's really holding you back, Leos? I feel like you guys could be procrastinating on taking. I'm hearing command. Okay, so maybe you guys need to take command, take control over, things that are really important to you guys. Maybe you guys are avoiding doing things that are important, things that you need to know, that you need to do. Maybe this is paying a bill. Maybe this is making a doctor's appointment. Maybe this is cleaning your house. Maybe this is getting maybe service done to your car. You need to have the service done, but yet you're delaying it. You're putting it off for whatever reason. This could be repairs around your home. Some of you guys are delaying or putting off repairs around your home, whatever the case may be. But there's an energy here of a delay, or just avoiding doing something, avoiding looking at something, avoiding taking action towards something that you guys clearly know that you need. My traps look crazy. Oh my god, I'm looking at my traps like they look so diesel. All right, so the dips is working. All right, shout out to the dips. But anyways, yeah, there's an avoiding energy here. Perhaps, like I mentioned before, it's something here about working out, exercising. You guys are wanting to make some kind of change in your life, but yet you're avoiding taking the steps that you need to take to make these changes in your life. What's going on, y'all? What's really holding you back? I feel like that's something that you guys really need to talk to yourselves about today or throughout this week. All right, so something about that here. This could also be someone else that's really trying to figure out, well, maybe they like somebody and yet they're not approaching this person. Maybe they're not telling this person. Maybe they're figuring out what's really truly holding them back from being able to communicate whatever it is that somebody wants to communicate. All right, so we have a new GPS. So shout out to all of my drivers out there, whether you are a truck driver, a male driver, like a male truck driver, whatever you're doing. flexing. I mean, I don't know what you guys are doing, but I do see somebody's ordering a new GPS. Okay, so shout out to you. Someone's also taking chia seeds, or maybe you're ordering chia seeds from off of Amazon. This could be chia seeds, fish oil, healthy eccentrics that you guys are going to be getting to fuel your body, to increase your metabolism or your stamina for your body. So I have the energy here of fueling your body. So these could be some ways that you guys are looking to fuel your body. All right. So anyway, somebody wants you to be flexible. Okay. Not only just, you know, bendable, movable, but somebody wants you to be flexible. Somebody's wanting somebody to work with somebody, to understand somebody, like to be more understanding here. Leos, I feel like a lot of you guys have mastered your inner peace. Okay. You guys have mastered that, right? Like you're like, maybe you do yoga. All right. I don't know. Maybe you guys are just figuring out ways to be able to calm your mind down, calm down yourself, or whatever the case may be. Someone drives a Nissan. Okay, shout out to you. Shout out to Nissan. The vehicle that I actually have jotted down is a Nissan Pathfinder. So maybe you drive, not everybody drives a Pathfinder, obviously, but someone definitely has a Nissan, whether this is a Pathfinder, a Nissan Altima, where maybe it's a Nissan pickup truck. I don't know what you got, but I got a Nissan Pathfinder down here. Okay. All right, so but also with the Pathfinder, so not only do I have the vehicle down here, but this is you guys also finding your path, right? The path for Leos, the perfect path for Leos, okay? Some of you guys could also be getting lost here. So I feel like your inner compass is guiding you and directing you, whether you're actually getting lost in a neighborhood, maybe you're the cul-de-sac queen or a cul-de-sac king, whatever the case may be. But maybe you guys feel like you've been lost, or maybe someone's gotten you off track, off path, maybe you got distracted here. So I feel like you guys are going to be getting back on the right path, okay? Finding your way. Your internal compass is going to guide you and direct you to where you need to be. Others of you guys are considering taking a more serious action when it comes to your spending, when it comes to eating out here. So I got the energy down of meal prepping. You are the king or queen of snacks here, Leos, or you're becoming that. All right, you're the cubicle sandwich guru. All right, or maybe you're the cubicle chicken breast guru. I don't know, but I got something down here. Someone's excited about eating the same thing every damn day. All right, so shout out to the ones that are getting in shape, getting healthier, eating that chicken breast, 7 days a week, whatever the case may be. But that's what I got down for you guys for the channel messages. It looks pretty decent though, y'all. So let's delve into the cards. All right. Thank you guys again so much for being here. Like, comment, and subscribe. All that good stuff, fun stuff to support the channel. Someone's trying to make their own butter. So I don't know if this is like like a garlic butter that someone's trying to make, or whatever the case may be. But that's what I got. She's trying to join the live and she didn't get the notification. And I mean, I don't know why she didn't get the notification. I'm not sure either. I mean, only thing I can say is I don't know, maybe she got to exit out and come back in. I'm not really sure why she can't join the live. And also about the notification. Oh, there she is. How you doing? How you doing? I am having a wonderful day. I hope you are having a wonderful day as well. Can we make sure we hit the like button when we come in the room, please? And thank you. Yeah, as far as the notifications, there's someone else that said that they weren't getting notified. So the only thing I can suggest y'all to do is just, um, you know, hit the button for the notification bell to unnotify you, and then re-click it to turn back on to get notified. I'm not really sure, but you know. I'm glad that she's able to. Okay, 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 cool, 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 cool. Welcome, welcome, welcome. How you doing? How you doing? Yeah, YouTube been like weirdly. I don't know what's going on with YouTube, but like I said, if anybody's having any problems with that, just make sure that you guys are hit the notification bell so that way it'll unnotify you, and then re-click it so that way you guys can get notified again. I don't know. I don't have no control over that, but I am so sorry to hear that some people aren't getting notified. All right. All right, so let's get into the message here for Leos. What's on the Sunday plate? What has the universe put aside for you guys? If someone knows somebody cooking, somebody's calling somebody like, yo, can you put me a plate to the side Can you save me some cornbread? Can you put me some biscuits on the side? All right, somebody's making some funky ass pork chops. Ugh. I mean, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm trying not to be biased because I don't eat pork, but somebody's having pork chops or someone's considering making pork chops for dinner. Shout out to you. I mean, turkey chops is just a healthier option, a better option for your body, but whatever. Somebody having some Wi-Fi issues. Is that what I'm reading? Some Wi-Fi issues? All right, y'all. All right, are y'all feeling blessed, Leos? Are y'all feeling blessed and highly favored? Okay. All right, let's get into it. What do we have for Leos? Please and thank you for their Sunday plate. It says my best is enough here. So some of you guys could be getting a vase of roses here or a vase of plants here. It's just giving me that someone wants to gift you, or maybe somebody could be delivering something to you guys as well. You know what I'm saying? Because you see this right here, it looks like to me like a vase of roses, and there's two hands here. And then right here with the little card with the little heart on it, it's like giving me like someone's, maybe taking someone could be in the hospital as well too. Someone could definitely also be in the like a nursing home facility here. Someone could be taking someone some roses, someone could also be having some type of medical issues. Now, I don't know if this is a surgery or someone's just like sick, right? But I'm just getting the energy here of someone's gifting you something. Someone's giving someone their flowers while they still can. I think that's so amazing. I think that's beautiful. I love that for whoever. I am worthy of success at the bottom of the deck. Yes, you are, Leos. Claim that shit all day, every day. And be gentle with yourself is underneath of that one. All right. So what was I gonna do? Where's that deck? I'm sorry, y'all. I thought I was kind of ready. Here it is. I looked at the deck, but I never grabbed it because I started doing something else. All right, Leo. So you're gonna be successfully making dinner tonight. You're not gonna be burning shit. Somebody's actually trying to follow a recipe as well too. Somebody's also gonna be trying to cook something, and they're not gonna have like someone's missing like a size, like a measuring cup. Like how you need 3/4 milk, 3/4 egg. One, I mean not 3/4 egg, 3/4 oil. Something like that. Here, I feel like someone's not gonna have the correct measuring size that the recipe is calling for. It's okay, just improvise. That's what we used to do back in the day. Our ancestors improvised before they even made measuring cups. All right, so someone's improvising here. Okay. Shout out to you for trying. I mean, I think that's impressive. Yeah, we got ease. Like there's ease here for you guys, Leo. Something's coming to you with ease. Something's gonna be changing with ease. Okay. Also, I feel like this is, an easy recipe that you should be able to follow, but someone's fucking it up. But anyways, again, good for you for trying. But we got, it's easy for me to receive. It's easy for me to receive. It's easy for me to receive. There you go, Leos. All right. So claim this ease energy that wants to come in for a lot of us. Okay. Cross watcher, this could be coming in for you too. I mean, just because you're not a Leo doesn't mean that the energy will not resonate for you, because it surely can. This is for anywhere you guys have Leo places in your chart: Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, North Node, South Node, no node. Even if you don't got Venus anywhere in your chart, this still could be for you. All right, but things are getting ready to happen for you guys with ease. Okay, all right. Someone's also going to learn and realize like how easy it is to do something, to get something done. So with that avoidant energy here that I got for you guys in the channel messages here, I feel like someone's making something a little bit more difficult than it actually needs to be. Okay, I feel like something that is actually easier. You just got to get started here. Same thing with exercising. Like the first week or two, yeah, it may seem difficult, but the more you do it, the easier it's going to become. Shout out to Faith. In the video I posted up, like 3 days ago? I think it was a video I did either 3 days ago or 5 days ago. But I spoke about somebody not knowing how to swim, or someone needed to learn how to swim. So I actually ran into a young lady, and then there was a video that I did last week. I don't recall the title of the video, but I talked about someone's passing a test. This was like a hard ass test. So I was kind of getting like military type of energy or whatever the case may be. And then someone from, I believe, Australia said that someone commented about that and said that it was like a test in Australia that was like a really hard test for any one person to complete. Anyway, I met a young lady, Faith. I was in the Y, at the the Y, and working out, and I overheard this young lady. She was running behind for swimming lessons, and I was like, "Really?" I was like, "That is amazing." I just get excited when I hear confirmations out in public of channel messages or whatever I may have talked about in a reading prior to. And so, anyway, she was running late for her swimming lessons. Come to find out, Faith has just passed the test to, I'm assuming this is the written test, because she was trying to learn how to swim because she got accepted into the Navy. And so she's actually going to be deploying later this year. So she's actively taking swimming lessons right now at the YMCA in Delaware because she's teaching herself. Well, she's learning how to swim, because if you're in the fucking Navy, you're going to be in fucking water probably quite often. I've never been in the military. No, nobody in my family that I know of has been in the military, so I just know that the Navy deals a lot with water, right? And it's crazy because I was just singing, wasn't singing, but I think the video 2 days ago or 3 days ago, I was actually talking about Frogman, been around the world, singing two wells, fuck twice. That is like a song that the Navy SEALs actually have. It's a real thing. And it's interesting that I started channeling that song, and I'm like, what the fuck is going on here? But shout out to Faith, and thank you so much for your service, Faith. Thank everybody for their service. If you're in the Navy, the Air Force, the military, whatever, if your child has got accepted into any of those programs, tell them that Falcon said thank you so much for their service, and I wish them all the best. And I wish Faith the best as well too. But shout out to Faith. It's so amazing. I get so excited when I meet people in real life that I don't know, that confirms the readings that I do. So look, oh my God, look, Faith, it just came out. So yeah, shout out to Faith. That is amazing. But yeah, anyways, moving on. We got gratitude. It says, fill me with gratitude for all you give. May I have a vehicle for you wherever I go. So having a vehicle, so gratitude is your vehicle that's going to drive these blessings in for you guys. Gratitude is the vehicle that's going to allow these things to happen with ease for you guys coming in, right? Confirmation with the horn going on up on confirmation with the horn going off outside. Sorry, the messages are coming in faster than I'm speaking, so I got a little tongue tied. But also, by you guys not only having gratitude, but also combining that with your faith is going to allow for these things to happen for you guys with ease. Okay, so definitely shout out to faith. It says, miraculously, amazingly, everything I need always comes. Love is opening me to receive beyond anything I ever imagined. Well, that is so beautiful, and I love that. So having faith in love, having faith in healing, or having faith, period, is going to allow you guys to transition, man. I love that. All right, we're going to stop right here. This one was in the reverse, but let's get into the cards here, y'all. What the hell? This is amazing. I love this for us. So it looks like Faith is going to do a killer job out there for her country. It's a shame that she has to fight under the certain leadership that we have right now, but whatever. But shout out to Faith. All right, so let's see what's going on here. What do we have for Leos? Got some gratitude coming in, Leos. All right, people are also going to appreciate you guys taking said action. So if you are going to be cooking more, people are going to be appreciating that. Someone could be inviting you to dinner as well too. Somebody has tattoos of butterflies, or I'm seeing butterflies. It could be butterflies and hearts, but I'm primarily seeing butterflies. Somebody could be seeing a swan as well too. I don't know where you're at, because right now it's cold where I'm at, so we don't have swans out here swandering. But there's a swan here that someone's going to see or cross paths with. You could see the swan on the movie. Don't have to be in real life, whatever. But shout out to the swans. Someone could have a tattoo of a swan, and also someone has tattoos of elephants as well too, or someone loves elephants. Perhaps you have these elephants in your home. White elephants with gold trim specifically, right? A white elephant with the gold trim, right? So whether this is gold on her head, gold on her feet, gold on the trunk, there's something about that here. Yeah, look at that first card that I see when I come. That's coming out of the deck is a Six of Wands for us. It is our energy here. This is an accomplishment. This is victory. This is winning something here. You're being acknowledged here, recognition here. This card, I love the Six of Wands here. It's a celebratory energy, but we have a lot of people that may not necessarily be happy for you guys. Okay, so the energy of fake love is here as well too. So whatever, whatever. You guys have the Hermit coming up here. Okay, you have the Two of Swords. You have the Three of Wands, and we also have the Star card showing up for you guys. And the titties is out. Sorry, y'all. I'm not trying to draw on y'all reading, but told y'all already. I've been getting warnings from YouTube, so I don't want to break the rules. So we're gonna give her, a titty covering. All right, so you got Aquarius energy here. You have Libra. Yeah, Libra energies here. We have Leo energy here as well. And we also have Virgo energy here. So it could be any zodiac sign, don't necessarily have to be. It may not be any of these goddamn signs. But it definitely gives the energy of someone has decided and made up their mind. So if someone was considering wanting to take action towards you guys, I feel like this person is about to take action towards you guys here. The Two of Swords is the energy of not knowing, uncertainty. It's also the energy of needing to decide, needing to make a choice here. Someone also didn't really want to see the truth in the matter here, whatever the fuck that means. Someone didn't really want to see you as the winner that you are potentially here. Maybe you guys are not seeing yourselves as this winner that you actually are here. So some of you guys have been doubting your ability to be great, doubting your ability to be good at something. Maybe you're doubting the fact that, okay, if I be kind to my mind, if I give gratitude, what exactly is that going to give me in return? What is that? Because the Three of Wands is here. But I feel like, again, practicing what learning, I want to say practice what you preach. So maybe somebody didn't think that somebody would practice what they preach. Okay. So maybe you were telling somebody, like, you know what? If you continue to not value me, if you continue to not have faith in me, if you continue to make things difficult for me with the ease energy here, if you continue to not give me my flowers or water me, right? Because we see this hummingbird looks like it's trying to go into this said plant here or this flower to get some kind of sweet nectarine here, but I don't know if it was able to access it. I mean, yes, the beak looks really long, like it could access it, but it looks like it might have a really difficult time because of this bowl, this brim is so high up, right? So it really has to get down into that cup here. But you see how big the hummingbird is, and you see how small the opening is for this vase or whatever the case may be. So I feel like someone was making something a little difficult for you guys at one point or another, Leos. And I feel like a lot of you guys have taken action, whether this was you, someone could have been trying to convince you guys that you weren't good enough, right? Somebody could have been trying to convince you guys, convince. Someone could be going to the conventional, okay? Somebody might have I don't know. But they wasn't trying to say conventional, but that's what I'm feeling here. Like somebody wanted you to think and feel as though that you were not enough, you're not good enough, right? And maybe somebody thought that, I don't know. I feel like someone's trying to convince you. The Two of Swords, the Six of Wands, you know, for a little bit, I feel like somebody may have real or thought that about you as well too. But I feel like the realization is real, and I feel like they're now noticing and seeing that, oh my God, Leo is actually the real deal. Leo actually is. I should have had faith in this connection. I should have had faith in this. I should have believed what Leo was saying, right? Because you are the star here. So I don't know. I just feel like someone Maybe you tried to inspire somebody. Let's just say that right here, and maybe this person was not seeing themselves as such. The Two of Swords to the Hermit. The Two of Swords talks about, you know, an opposing idea. So you could have had a Virgo trying to come up against you guys. You could have had an air sign trying to come up against you guys. It don't necessarily matter who the person is or what the zodiac sign potentially could have been, but it also could have been you guys coming up against yourselves as well too. It's like a in denial energy here. Someone could have been in denial about whatever. Single Ladies is playing here by Beyonce. Oh, look at that. At the bottom of the deck is a sun card energy here. So I feel like someone's coming to the sun. Yeah, the Two of Pentacles and the Strength here. So I feel like this is y'all realizing that these are lies that people try to put in your head. All right. Swords down is no, swords up is yes. So being so these Two of Swords is facing downward, I feel like someone was trying to put you guys down, right? Yes to the apron. Yes, chef. Yes, Chef Falcon here. Absolutely. Thank you so much. I appreciate you guys. But that's what I'm getting here. The Sun and the Two of Pentacles and the Strength card here is a lot of Leo energy here. So I feel like this could have been y'all not having faith. This could have been y'all, not realizing that you have the ability to create whatever you want, do whatever you want, expand in different ways that you want to. If you put yourselves out there here with the Star and the Three of Wands, that these ships will begin to come in for you guys here, Leos, is what I'm getting here. So on the plate for Sunday, I feel like people try to deceive you. Maybe people try to tell you that you aren't a good cook, that you can't cook, right? You fat, you can't run. You're this. How you gonna do that? Like you're this. How you gonna do that? You guys could also been looking at yourselves as such, like in a disappointing way. And I'm so sad that you guys were feeling that way about you guys. So self-esteem issues is here. As my stomach just growled like crazy here. So I feel like this could have been someone else that might have self-esteem issues. It could be y'all as well too. Let's see what else is happening in his videos. I feel like it's changing around. I feel like you guys are starting to feel better about yourselves. That's a lot. We're not taking all those. There we go. Ooh, the Ace of Wands. It jumped out my hand. So y'all might be grabbing something if you are actually cooking without the mitten, right? Without the glove protection to protect you from the heat here. A lot of you guys are protected from the heat, you know what I'm saying? But we got the Ace of Wands coming in for you guys, okay? Inspiration and also a sense of manifestation here. So you guys have some really good energy coming in. You do have a star card. You do have a wish that will be being granted towards you guys. I feel like it's not going to be granted until you onto you guys, excuse me, until you guys change this mindset around. Yeah, we had the Knight of Wands at the bottom of the deck here. Sagittarius energy, Ace of Wands energy here. Yeah, the Eight of Cups. The King of Wands is here. The Temperance. The Lovers. The High Priestess. You see what I'm saying here? The King of Pentacles. So you got two kings here, a King of Wands and a King of Pentacles. I definitely feel like you guys, I don't know, because the King of Wands and the Eight of Cups is here. So I feel like you guys aren't making the plate for this King of Wands. You're not saving the damn plate for this King of Wands. You're not saving shit for the King of Wands. I feel like you guys are not even answering the call of this King of Wands. Someone could also be reaching out to you guys blocked or something like that here. Because the Knight of Wands is, you can't see this person's face. So I feel like somebody wants to communicate with you guys, but they don't want you to know that it's them communicating or something weird like that here. But that's what I'm getting from that. But I definitely feel like anybody that someone could have moles on their face here or moles on like their right side of their body, but that's a side message here. But I also feel like people that aren't going to be authentic with you guys, people that aren't going to be honest and reveal their what they really want from you guys, I feel like you guys are leaving behind deceptive energy. I feel like you guys are leaving behind flighty energy, sketchy energy. Also, if this was you guys not recognizing your ability to be authentic, to be expressive, right? Because the Wands is passionate energy, they're expressive. The Knight of Wands is also a really fast moving knight, but in this picture here, we see that this knight is not really moving anywhere. So I feel like someone's observing their path. They're observing again what I talked about earlier here, being lost, making the wrong turn. Someone could have gotten you guys off track, off path, off course. I feel like you guys are taking a second to evaluate the path that you're on, where you want to be at, in 6 years from now, in 8 years from now, whatever the case may be. And I feel like this could, you guys, be putting together that plan as well too. I told you guys that it would be a good idea to do a 3 to 6 month plan on what you wanted to do, what you want to accomplish, exactly what it is that you want the universe to bring in for you guys, because that ship is bringing something in, right? It's either bringing things in or it's taking things out, whatever the case may be. But this is also giving me the energy that there is somebody that did make a decision here, because the Two of Wands is also like somebody that's looking out at their options, at their choices, where, what land do they want to explore, hypothetically speaking, like where do they want to go at in life, hypothetically speaking. So that's someone not really knowing where they want to go at. The Three of Wands is the decision has been made. So someone has decided here, you know what, these two paths are not the right path for me. I know that. Maybe I had to go down, path one said path two, just to kind of confirm that. Some of you guys could also be getting the confirmation, like, you know what, okay, this is not what I want to do. This is what I want to do. So if you're in school, someone could be changing like their curricular. Someone could be going into a different area of study or field of study. But someone has decided here. And now they're following their inner compass here, which is also spiritual compass, right? With that white is it an eagle? It could be a what's those other birds? Damn it. You see them all the time at the beaches. What are they? Seagulls, right? I was about to say seahawk. So some of you guys might see a hawk, of course, but a seagull. So you guys may see a all white seagull. Now, usually when I see seagulls, they got like spots on them. They're like spotted ducks. Spotted ducks. You could see a spotted duck. They're like a spotted bird, but this one is all white. And it's got like gray underneath of the wings, something like that. Look at that, look at that, look at that. You might not be able to see it, but it's an all white seagull with the tips or the edges of its wings are gray, though. Very interesting. So you might see a two-tone bird. Confirmation for you of the reading. But that's what I'm getting here, y'all. Let's So if this King of Wands energy, I don't feel like you guys are going to be choosing the King of Wands. And if it's the King of Wands energy, this could be you guys being the King of Wands. And this King of Pentacles is looking at you guys. The Temperance here, to the Lovers, to the High Priestess here. All right. So I feel like someone's realizing that you are their, divine partner or something like that here. Let's see. We've got the Hangman coming out here. Piscean energy on the star card. So someone could be a Pisces rising or Pisces moon. There could be a Pisces here that's getting justice here for what they may have done, some type of action that they may have took towards you guys. Someone could have also stopped you guys from going down this path or tried to. The Seven of Wands at the bottom of the deck here, but there's a doorway there. The doorway's open, and this person's like blocking. He's protecting that doorway here. So also, Spirit has protected something for you guys. The path that you're supposed to be on, the person you're supposed to be with, where you're actually supposed to be going in life here. Spirit has, for some reason, protected you guys from that, because it looks like there's a lot of people that are trying to get into that fucking doorway. But the doorway is only meant for you, Leo. You understand what I'm saying? So you see how it's cracked there? So I feel like there could be a Libra here or a Pisces here or something like that here. Take it how it resonates. That could have been trying to maybe like steal your blessing, right? With the star card here. The star card is a blessing, aka a wish, aka healing, aka what I need from you is understanding. So someone wants understanding here. Someone wants to understand why you're not letting them in, why you're not reaching back out to them, why you're not letting them get a hold of you, or why you're not letting somebody come back into your life potentially here. The Justice is in the reverse with the Piscean energy here. Don't have to be a Libra, don't necessarily have to be a Pisces here, right? Someone could be getting a new perspective here about how something wasn't favorable for them or didn't work out in their favor here. Again, someone could have been trying to steal somebody's wishes or dreams, or someone's, I don't want to say that, but somebody could have been trying to like do a destiny swap here, or like maybe block you guys from actually accessing your destiny. What's behind the Seven of Wands? Yeah, the Wheel of Fortune and the Ten of Pentacles. This is why Spirit's been blocking. You've been blocked from this, Leos. it's not that you've been blocked. It's kind of like Spirit said, okay, well, since you want to be dealing with these energies here that are really unjust, they don't really have a good motive. They're not there for your highest good because we just seen the high priestess, right? So until you learn that, we gotta restrict this. We're gonna put your plate to the side, but you just can't have it right now. The Seven of Wands is the Wheel of Fortune and the Ten of Pentacles here. But there is something that's about to be done differently here, or you're about to do something differently, or something's about to be exposed to you guys, right? Where it's going to change your course. It's going to change your path here, right? Something's going to happen with ease, faith, and gratitude. The Three of Wands. We're going to clarify this. Let's see exactly what's going on here. My best is enough, right? So there's something here about giving your best, giving it your all in order for this to have a nice payout for you guys. If it's not a financial payout, then this is just simply a blessing that you guys are wanting to receive. But for some reason, you guys are waiting still for this blessing to come in. I feel like it's close. Three of Wands to the Star. I feel like it's close. They're side by side. But there is something here that you need to close the door on. There's something that's not welcome to come on this journey with you guys, right? These people, whoever they are not allowed to come through this doorway with you. They cannot go to the next level with you guys. I said in the other video here about Ascension, what was that, the Friday night messages? Yeah, they're trolls. Someone's also trolling you on the internet here, Leos, okay? What's the fuck new? What the fuck is new? Let's get y'all a clarifier deck. I don't want to use that deck that I've been using. Thank you guys so much for being here. Like, comment, and subscribe. So I feel like this is what you're getting off of your plate this Sunday here. Yeah, I think this is going to be the deck because I picked it up. The Six of Wands is at the bottom. We're going to use this one to clarify for you guys, all right? Let's start with this Justice in the reverse here and this Hangman. This Libra or this Hangman. I mean, this Libra or this Pisces. A Libra, Pisces, or Aquarius is here. The Aquarius is up right here with the star card energy. So I'm feeling like there's a Libra here or a Pisces here that was trying to do something unjust to you guys, that was trying to take something from you guys here. Might have been also harvesting energy from you guys, because on this Justice card here, that energy down at the bottom, it always looks like a sun right here, right? And you see how the light is coming up from the sun, going to the pillar. So someone was trying to transfer something to themselves. Okay? So someone was trying to harvest y'all energy here, Leos. Steal your ideas potentially here. Create off of you. This is a masculine. Someone could have been using this woman, this feminist womb, to manifest something that they wanted for themselves here. Okay, side message. Poison ivy is here. So someone tried to poison somebody, or maybe somebody's, touching poison ivy here. Come on, I just looked at the Hangman. It gave me poison ivy. You know what I'm saying? When she was up there kissing them people, and they were just like, falling for her toxic ass shit. You know what I'm saying? If you guys don't know who Poison Ivy is, I don't know what the fuck to tell you, but Poison Ivy energy is here. So I feel like maybe some of you guys maybe did kiss Poison Ivy, but yet you didn't die. You didn't die. You know what I'm saying? So let's clarify this. Justice in the reverse. What's this Justice in the reverse for Leos and the Hangman? Seven of Swords. Didn't I tell you guys? Their plan didn't work out. Look at them. They fucking mad as shit. They salty, Leo. They are pissed the fuck off. They're looking and waiting and watching to see if something happened, right? Did you get sick? Didn't I just say poison ivy here? So someone intentionally tried to do something to you guys. You know what I'm saying? They tried to damage your crop so you wouldn't have a harvest. They try to damage you, Leo, so you wouldn't have a harvest. Someone tried to damage somebody's field, right? So solar plexus energy is here. Sacral chakra energy is here. Someone tried to damage that, right? So that way you wouldn't have any produce. You wouldn't have anything to crop. You wouldn't have anything to harvest. Someone also wanted you to miss out on your harvest here, Leos. You know what I'm saying? Wow. And we got the Two of Swords again here. Look. What the fuck? Mm-hmm. This could be a Libra for some of you guys, man. This is a lot of air energy here. Seven of Swords is the Justice in the reverse. I don't know if someone's doing like energy magic or energy work or whatever the fuck they're doing, bitch. It's not working. Sit your little dusty, funky ass the fuck down somewhere. Okay, that's what they need to do. Sit they dusty, funky ass down somewhere. All right. Someone also likes to wear like this one particular gown or some shit like that when they're lounging around the house. You need to wash that fucking shit. It has a stench. Okay. Give us the Hangman. What is the Hangman? All right, the Hangman is the Hermit. Look at this. So for some of you guys, it could be a Virgo. This person, whoever this person is that tried to cause you guys unjust or put you guys in the unjustified predicament situation, whatever they try to do, they try to sacrifice you to some degree with the Hangman here. Somebody wanted you to be stuck, codependent on them, relying on them. You know, they didn't want something to work out for you guys with the Justice showing up in the reverse here, right? But whatever energy they sent towards you, Leo, is being sent back to them. The Hermit is showing up twice here, all right? In the upright and then in the reverse. Mm, 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 mm. Nine energy. We just left the year of the nine. This is the year of the one. The one is out here with the Ace of Wands. Give us another one for the Justice in the reverse here. Why is this Justice card showing up in the reverse here? Someone's claiming to be like spiritual and have gone within, and I don't feel like they are. They're none of those things of what they say that they are. Okay, they're not. Someone could have been doing some come back to me energy work as well too, potentially here with the Three of Wands showing up here. Energy of waiting. Let's see what fell down. Yeah, look, the Justice upright. Someone thought that by manipulating you, lying to you, deceiving you guys in some type of way here was going to get you guys off of the path here of having justice here, but justice will still be yours, right? The justice is upright, the justice in the reverse here, you know? Someone's been working with some type of corrupt institution here with the justice in the reverse and the Seven of Swords, lying on paperwork, doing whatever, again, unjust, whatever this unjust was, it's going to be found out about. And I talked about this the other day on the video because I told y'all that I pulled my credit report here, confirmation on the Virgo, and fuck that Virgo. Fuck that Virgo. It's like, nah. But real rap. Fuck whoever it is, right? And whoever's trying to cause y'all some type of instability in your life, fuck them. And it's going to be returned to sender, right? I can't make this up. The justice in the reverse is clarifying the Seven of Swords and the justice in the upright here. Whatever plan they had against you guys or whatever they were trying to do, it's not going to work out. Justice in the upright here. Someone could have been working with the corrupt police officer, right? Someone could have been working with somebody corrupt in the legal system for some of you guys, not for everybody. But it doesn't matter who they partnered up with, who they tag team the fuck in, you know what I'm saying? When they got sleepy and shit, it don't fucking matter if it's a Libra, if it's a Pisces, you know, some of you guys, it's a Virgo for sure. It doesn't necessarily matter who they decided to team up with, partner with, go against, whatever, whatever they did, it doesn't matter. It's going to be found out about, right? It's just a matter of time. It's just a matter of time. I spoke about this already. Whew. Let's see what's coming out here. The Knight of Swords. Yeah. This Pisces might even go and tell on them. Or somebody might go and tell on them. But I just said a corrupt police officer, and here we go. Somebody driving a motorcycle on a Knight of Swords. Okay? But the information is going to be coming in fast, quickly here. Yeah, look, the King of Pentacles. Knight of Swords energy here with the Hangman. and the Hermit in reverse here. Someone could also be trying to run back and tell you something that happened. They were a part of it, but again, they're trying to make it look like they were trying to stop it. They didn't really want to do it. They were made to do it. They were forced to do it with the Seven of Swords here. It was somebody else's plan. You know what I'm saying? That kind of energy here. Yeah, Ace of Wands, King of Pentacles, Five of Wands. Yeah, they might try to blame somebody else for their actions or try to make it seem like someone pressured them into, turning against you or, lying on you, whatever the fuck they did. I feel like it doesn't fucking matter. I feel like you guys are still going to be pressing charges here with the Wheel of Fortune, okay? And the Ten of Pentacles. So if someone did something illegal, someone's about to get sued, okay? And they are going to have to pay up for what they did. It's as simple as that. What's the Seven of Wands? What's the Seven of Wands? Yeah, death. Could have been a Scorpio here. Don't necessarily have to been, but could have been another Leo or someone with Leo places in their chart here. It doesn't matter. But whatever chaos someone tried to steer up here, again, look at the funnel up there. It looked like a storm. It looked like they were trying to throw everything at, your situation, toward your family, friends, your horses, right? Your livelihood, your stability for some of you guys here. Because the horses are basically chariots, right? They're cars. You know what I'm saying? Five of Pentacles here. Someone could be losing their home as well, too. King of Pentacles to the Five of Pentacles. So if somebody was stable, their stability is about to take a huge turn. A huge turn. And it looks like a turn for the worse here because this is what they wanted for your ass, Leos. This is what they wanted for you. They didn't want you to have stability. They didn't want you to have access to this Ten of Pentacles. Again, someone was trying to block you guys. The Death card, the Seven of Wands. What did I say? They were trying to stop you guys from going through this doorway in the background. They didn't want you to get in. Someone could be trying to force their way in somebody's home as well, too. I mean, I don't know why people go and open the doors up but without looking to see who's at the fucking door here. Look through the peephole. Look at your fucking camera. Don't just go open up the door because someone's fucking knocking. What's the Seven of Wands and the Death? Yep. The Seven of Wands to the Death card here is the Four of Pentacles. Someone's trying to hold on to you guys for dear fucking life. We have the Hangman upright. We have the King of Cups. We have the Temperance. And we have the Two of Cups here. Oh, somebody didn't want y'all to get to your true divine counterpart. For others of you guys too, I'm getting another message here with the Seven of Wands and the Death here. I feel like you're wondering why these relationships are not working out. Maybe seven people, whatever the case may be. Seven people could be trying to pursue you guys. No, it's a no. You guys are not, these connections are not working out because they're not supposed to work out with the Death card here. Your connection that you're supposed to be with is on the other side. It's inside the door. They're already there with you guys, right? So this person that you guys have been wishing for, wanting to have in your life here, this person could have Pisces in your chart. Now, this is the good Pisces. You see, this person's not bound. They're not restricted to anything. They're just doing some yoga shit, right? Didn't I say yoga? Someone's working on their health. So by you guys beginning this health journey, working on yourselves, meal prepping, loving on yourself with the King of Cups here, working on bringing yourself into balance here with the Temperance card showing up again. This is going to get you the access to get through the door, Leos. This is going to get you the access that you've been wanting for your true love, the one person that you're supposed to be with here, right? So you might need to go take up a yoga course. Maybe your person is at the yoga class. Okay, I don't know. The Four of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck and the Nine of Swords. Look, this is a person like, oh my God, Leo figured me out. They figured me out, and now they're leaving the Chariot. Yeah, to the Ten of Swords. And who are we killing and leaving behind? Energetically speaking, of course, the King of motherfucking funky ass wands. Leo discovered the truth. Nine of Pentacles. The High Priestess. I was just trying to get money from Leos. I was just trying to get resources from Leos. I was just trying to access Leos' higher self. I was trying to block their higher self. Oh, I've been outed. That's what they feel. That's what they're doing. Four of Pentacles and Nine of Swords. How did I fuck this up? This is what they're about to be. If they ain't already feeling like this, they're gonna be feeling like this because the person that you're destined to be with here ain't no bum bitch. Okay, they're not no bum bitch. Mm mm. No, somebody probably got like their bed probably on the floor and shit. I mean, this is a whole grown ass man sleeping in a twin size bed. I mean, and no shade to anybody that has a twin size bed, but it's like, come on, man, come on, come on, man. Or a grown ass woman sleeping in a twin size bed. You know what I'm saying? Look how little that bed is. And I mean, what you can afford is what you can afford, but whatever. This is somebody stressing out at the fact that they should have held on tightly to you, Leo. Okay? They should have valued you. They should have valued this relationship. They should have valued what you brought to the table here because, again, we saw the Ten of Wands. The Ten of Wands had a feel. Maybe someone's a farmer, don't necessarily have to be. But regardless of whether you're a farmer or not, it's like the endless resources that's available to you guys, right? Because just think about a farmer, right? And how they have acres and acres and acres and acres, right? And they could plant so much shit on this farm. They can grow. The land itself is abundant, right? And that's what someone's realizing. Like, damn, I should have held on to the one that was abundant because I feel like now that you're no longer in this person's energy or around them or whatever the case may be, they don't have access to the abundance, right, Leos? Which it was you. You were the field. You are the field of abundance, right? You are the field of opportunities, basically, energetically speaking. You know what I'm saying? Because you guys can touch whatever you want here with the star card energy, the Ten of Pentacles, the Wheel of Fortune, the Six of Wands. It's like whatever you choose to focus on, it will transform into crop produce, hay, right? Grain, right? Broccoli, whatever, potatoes, right? Strawberries, whatever the fuck is on your field growing, right? You can plant anything. And whatever you decide to plant, it will grow. It will produce some type of harvest, right? And I feel like someone's realizing. I think someone thought that they had the juice. They had the angelic water that could make whatever they thought that was going to grow, at the snap of a finger. They thought that they were going to grow it, right? They thought that they had the Midas touch, right? Someone might need to go to Mighty Key or Midas, whatever. That might be your preference of service areas, whatever the case may be. But they thought that they could wield whatever you wielded, Leo. They thought that, oh man, yeah. They thought they was Bishop. They thought they had the juice. Oh shit. Only to realize it was spoiled milk. Ain't shit grown with that spoiled milk. Ain't nothing grown with that tainted ass water that they trying to put on the crops. They don't have the. Oh man, someone convinced somebody that sweet and low was real sugar. Oh shit, it's not sweet enough. It's powder. It's powdered sugar, right? It ain't the real sugar. So I don't know. Someone's realizing that they got tricked here and it's too late. They can't come back to you because they've already been outed. They've already showed what their purpose was, or at least what their intentions was with you, right? It's right here, the King of Wands and the Ten of Swords. Oh, I've been outed. Yeah, LMA, booed up. I will never get over you, is what I heard. So this person will never get over Leo, right? They never will. Someone could be dark skinned like this, don't necessarily have to be. Someone could someone could have a long neck, right? A long neck. You know what I'm saying? No. Somebody got a dark face or dark complexion here. They could be, could not be dark complexion, but I'm just giving you what I got. And see, look, these, whatever they were trying to throw at you, Leos, remember with that Seven of Swords energy, is right here. They got the bow and arrow in their hand. ready to shoot that shit off any second. You know what I'm saying? And that's what they were doing. That's exactly what they were doing. And being returned to sender. Okay? The Seven of Swords. These arrows that they shot towards you, Leos, they're being returned to sender. And look, you're sitting here in your King of Wands chair looking all, you know, royalty and shit. Look at that, with your lion on your shirt. Yeah. Yeah. Leo's like, I'm the fucking king of the jungle. You know, ripping off their shirt and shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah. Trying to put out your light and shit. You know what I'm saying, Leos? That's what they're trying to do. Put you in the motherfucking dark. Okay. So we could be experiencing a blackout as well too. So if that happens, remember Falcon said it first. And it's actually predictive, but we might be experiencing a power grid outage. So I'm telling you guys right now, not to scare you, but to prepare yourselves. If you're able to do so, go get you some lanterns, right? Because look at my man. He got a lantern right here, but it ain't no light in it. So be prepared. He has a backpack sitting here on side the chair. And look at the background. This is Africa. No light, right? This is the other continents and countries around the world. No light, right? All the light is wrapped around this wand. So someone was also trying to energetically take your soul, Leo. They were trying to leave you lifeless. They wanted to take the light out of you. They wanted to suck it out of you. Again, they wanted to transform. Somebody is very succubus. Okay, it is disgusting. Whoever this person is that we are channeling, they have an entity attached to them that goes around and tries to suck the life out of everything. Right? They try to suck the life out of everything. They're trying to suck the life out of you, Leos. They try to. They try to take this demon that's within them and they try to transfer it to you. So that way they could be free, energetically speaking here. So that way they can have access to your blessings, right? Your Two of Cups, your King of Cups here, this Temperance energy here, this Ten of Pentacles here, this Wheel of Fortune energy here, the Six of Wands energy here. You understand what I'm saying here? We should never, first of all, we're the sun, so we should never feel like, how can I explain it? Like just dull, just hopeless, lifeless feeling, like just no sense of whatever. Maybe they were trying to keep you funky, right? Not wanting the bath, not wanting to do your hair, not wanting to look your best, not wanting to smell your best, not wanting to, again, have any kind of creativity spark about you. Like this person was trying to take everything from you. They were really trying to put your lights out for real, Leo. And we see it. Look at the darkness. Look how dark the Ten of Swords is. There's no light on this Ten of Swords. It's very dark. And again, look at the world behind you. Look at Africa. Look at Australia. Look at the US. Look at Canada. It's dark. It's dark. Somebody wanted to leave your ass in the dark. All right? They wanted to put you in the dark. That is so scary. But anyways, back to this power grid outage. Okay, so listen, go ahead and get you guys some batteries, get you guys some flashlights, get you guys some lanterns, right? The one that you got to actually pour oil in and light it. You know what I'm saying? Get some candles, get all your things of that nature, right? Make sure that we have, if you have a generator, you know, make sure you got fuel for your generator. If you don't have a generator and if you can afford to go do so, get yourself a generator because we're going to have a power grid outage, right? I'm telling you guys, I'm seeing it. It's here. It's going to happen. It could look like it could be a worldwide grid outage, like worldwide, from the United States all the way over to, you know, other countries, other continents. There could be a power outage. So just prepare yourselves and your family for this grid outage, okay? That's all I'm saying. It's a possibility that it could happen, but it definitely looks like it's going to happen. Okay? But anyways, whoever this person is, they're going to suffer tremendously. All right? All this negative energy is being returned back to them. Someone could have blue eyes or green eyes or something like that here. Whatever. It don't fucking matter. Let's move on. What is this star card energy that's coming in for my Leos? What's the star energy that's coming in for Leos, please? Thank you. Yeah, big energy. By Lotto, someone was really trying to take Leo's energy. It's a damn shame. We have the King of Swords here for the star card. So double Aquarius energy here. Somebody might be in the Aquarius rising and also in the Aquarius moon. Don't necessarily have to be, but the King of Swords is, look, there's that hawk. There's that hawk. So someone could drive a track hawk. Don't necessarily have to, but they could. Maybe somebody wants a track hawk, but whatever. Double Aquarius energy is here though. Star card in the King of Swords. All right. Yeah, look, the Fool. Look at that. So by springtime, this Aquarius person might be showing up for you guys. They could be, don't necessarily have to be, but it's definitely giving me springtime. You guys could also see a live fox as well too. Confirmation of the reading, confirmation of this person taking a leap of faith as well too. So we have the Fool card with the fox there. Clever. Foxes are very clever. So someone's trying to be clever about how they approach you, clever about how they come in towards you guys, right? Clever to what they say to you as well too. Let's see. What's the King of Swords in the star? Yeah, because you see this King of Swords, he don't have an arrow in his hand. He has a hawk in his hand. So someone could be messaging somebody here. This could be like a third partier though. This could be like someone's friend reaching out like, "Hey, so and so is at work. They couldn't reach out, but they asked me to contact you to see when would be a good time for them to call you, or whatever the case may be." It definitely could be a third party, but there is communication coming in from an air sign here, an Aquarius, Libra, or Gemini. But it's not yet though, not yet. You see, because he's holding the arrow, or his bow and arrow is in his hand, but he don't have an actual arrow, right? Also, this person is not trying to harm you as well too, right? Because if we see somebody pulling back their bow and arrow, that means that they're trying to obviously shoot you, right? And it's not funny. But people that hunt, they're not hunting for like, well, some people do it for sport. It is a sport. But their intentions is to kill their said prey, right? With the arrow, releasing it, you know what I'm saying? So this person doesn't want to harm you. They don't want to bring any harm your way. Because if they did, then instead of a hawk being here, it would be like the bow and arrow, right? Now, not saying that the hawk is not deadly, because hawks definitely are deadly, right? Like, you see this, the Two of Swords? You see what I'm saying? You see how she actually has the arrow is right there. And then look, she has her eyes closed, so she's like, she don't know what the fuck she's gonna hit, if she's gonna hit anything at all, but she's gonna take the shot, right? So this is someone that's not really sure how something's gonna hit, right? If it's gonna land, are they gonna strike their target? Are they gonna miss, right? So this is someone that's a little hesitant or afraid to reach out or communicate, right? Because they're not sure if they're gonna get, a positive reaction here. Yeah, the Ace of Cups. They're not really sure. But I feel like someone's gonna pull it back anyway. Someone could be practicing like you know, so when I see stuff like that with the blindfolded energy and someone's doing stuff like that, it makes me always think about Kill Bill. Like how Bill trained all his assassins. He wanted them all to be equally good, no matter what. Whether they lost their vision, lost their sight, they could still know how to defend themselves here, right? So it's like someone's not knowing. So sensory, so someone child could have sensory issues, don't necessarily have to, but someone's sensory skills could be improving here, right? Whether you lost another sensory or not, whether you lost your hearing, lost your sight, whatever, lost a hand, lost or whatever. Hopefully no one has, but just energetically speaking here, what I've never experienced it, but they say that when a person loses a certain ability, right, a certain sense, one of their sixth sense, then their other sense heighten, right? So I feel like there's something about that here. Maybe you're practicing walking around your house with a blindfold on. Maybe you're trying to practice memorizing, things where stuff is, right? Without actually seeing it in front of your face here. Maybe Spirit is going to give you guys downloads about a particular person before you actually witness or see, whatever this could be. So just take it how it resonates. Give me one more for the King of Swords and the Star. So that's what I'm getting. I know it was a lot here. But yeah, the World. The world. Someone's not knowing if they're gonna sleep peacefully at night, right? Maybe someone is sleeping peacefully at night because it won't look like she's in the field of green. You know, someone could be eating papaya as well too, or someone likes papaya, whatever. But the world here, ready for a new cycle to begin here. Someone wants to start something new with you guys, but they don't know really how. The devil, the king of pentacles, the eight of swords here, page of swords, the emperor. Okay, and then this card's flipped over. I don't know why. Two of swords is here again. What is this card here? Ace of swords. Oh, so this is why. I don't know. Maybe this person will have to be honest with you. If there were any kind of devil energy, someone's not realizing that whatever they may have went back to or gone back to was a trap, right? Someone allowed themselves to get caught up with the devil, the eight of swords here, the king of pentacles here. Someone's also in a situation that they don't want to be in anymore because the eight of swords is right here. They're trying to figure out how the fuck to get themselves untrapped. Look at that. She's looking. She's trying to figure all kind of ways to get the fuck up out of there. As I look over at the computer, the clock is 11:01 right now. You know what I'm saying? So, and the page of swords was flipped over. I mean, the ace of swords was flipped over. It was like that. And behind that is the two of swords. You see what I'm saying here? So someone don't know if this plan to escape is going to work out. If their plan to come and be honest here, someone might be trying to come towards you guys, but still trying to hold some type of truth from you. Because the ace of swords is flipped over. This is the ace of swords. That's how it was in the cards, just like this, right? The two of swords and the ace of swords will be three of swords, right? Someone's also trying to figure out how they can get out of something unscathed, unharmed, right? Because to do so, they would have to. It would have to be the three of swords. They would have to either get a divorce if someone's already married with this emperor card energy here, the devil, the king of pentacles energy here, whatever. Let's see what fell. The eight of swords, right? Someone's trying to figure out how to get themselves untrapped, unstuck from something here. They're actively figuring it out right now. Whatever somebody went back to, they realized that it wasn't what they really wanted, and now someone's looking for a way out. Okay. I don't think we're going to clarify the two of swords because we really don't care, but I do want to check out the ace of swords, the wheel of fortune, the ten of pentacles, and of course the six of wands for us Leos. What's the ace of wands here for Leos? Am I going live tonight? Hi, Yvonne. I'm so sorry. I wasn't looking. Am I going live tonight? I might. I haven't decided. Ring the bell. I may. Why do you ask? What do you need? What do you need, Yvonne? I got you. Sorry, y'all. Y'all probably saw a little bit of my back, but y'all might have saw my tattoo on my back. I don't know. Did it? Whatever. We got the six of pentacles on the ace of wands. And the ace of swords at the bottom of the deck here. So this looks like an opportunity that y'all about to get, Leos. It's whatever you manifested here. Ace of wands here. So it looks like by Aries season. Could be slightly before then. Okay, let's pull another clarifier here. But we do, or maybe by February, because we have the ace of swords here. We have the moon. All right. Yeah, we got Drive. It's coming on now by Cesar. Cesar's a Scorpio, right? Thank you guys so much for being here. Like, comment, and subscribe here. I might go live tonight, Yvonne. I'm not 100% sure, but just ring the bell is all I could tell you. I'm about to actually go run some errands. I know I need to go to the market. I got to get some food. It's time to do the restock of my kitchen because I've done cooked pretty much everything. So I do need to go do that. I'm trying to, cause it's snowing and raining and shit now. So I don't know. I might not do much of nothing today, but just go to the market, do some things I gotta do. I'm out of I got one bar of soap left, so I gotta go get more soap, stuff like that. I don't know. Shadow's been kind of chilling lately, so I might take him out for a car ride. I might take him out for a drive today. You know, put him in his little car seat, his little travel bag. I mean, his little travel thing that he got, and we might just go for a drive today. So, Shadow, are you dressed? Shadow. We'll see if he's dressed. If he's dressed, then maybe we'll take him out. But let's see. What's the Ace of Wands and the Six of Pentacles here? Six of Pentacles is equal reciprocity. This is people that's going to pay you your worth and what you deserve as well, too, Leos. Okay? All right? If you're bidding on a contract or if you're bidding for something here, I do see that you guys will be... It looks like you're going to get it with the Ace of Wands here. Shadow. Yeah, 4 cups. You might not have heard back from anybody yet with the 4 cups energy showing up here for you guys, Leos. But I feel like you're gonna get it because you see, this hand is coming from the divine. It's coming out of the cloud. So out of nowhere, when you least expect it, there's gonna be this opportunity coming in. Some of you guys might have a seashell. I know when I go to the beach, I love to pick up the seashells because when you put the shell to your ear, you can hear the, I can hear the ocean. So you guys might be near the ocean. You might be near the water. Someone may have a pair of gray slippers here, or they could be blue, whatever the case may be. But someone's writing down something here. Someone's journaling. Okay, so someone could be journaling by the beach, by the bay, down by the bay, where the watermelons grow. What do you say? Back to my home. I should not go. That song, Down by the Bay. So someone could be living or going to the Bay Area. Maybe you're in LA, right? So maybe someone's going to the Bay Area. Shout out to you. But if not, I feel like someone just could maybe it's easier for you guys to manifest what it is that you want if you journal or visualize if you're by the bay, by the water, around the water, right? So your connection to the water is more powerful and more intimate than you actually know. And I know for myself, if I could be in water all day, all night, I absolutely would. If I could get a car that's like a swimming pool on the inside, I would be in that bitch all the time. Yeah, look, the shrimp. Here we go. Here we go, Leos. Look at that. Your inner beauty, your inner strength, you guys are finding it. You guys are touching it, right? Yeah, Put It On Me coming on here. And I don't listen to Young Boy NBA. There's only certain songs of his that I actually give the time of day. This is not one of them. But the title of the song is called Put It On Me, Put It On Me. So somebody wants to put it on you, Leos, okay? And okay, unfortunately here it's being linked to intimacy. So someone wants you to put it on them, okay? Or someone wants to put it on you. Whatever. Take what resonates, y'all. Whatever the case may be. What is the Wheel of Fortune for Leos? Someone said something here. Yeah, I reached out to an important person about my music. Didn't hear anything back yet. Be patient. We have the Five of Pentacles here. All right. The Five of Pentacles. You guys could be walking around like this sad and like, oh no, what am I gonna do? What's gonna happen? Oh man, I think I missed it. Whatever the case may be. So the Wheel of Fortune is the Five of Pentacles, right? Clarifying the Wheel of Fortune here. Now, the Five of Pentacles talks about worry energy, right? So worry war, it's feeling left out. It's like, oh, they left without me. You're at the cabin by yourself, right? They're like, it's kind of giving that home alone energy. When they told his ass to get ready, they've been telling Kevin for half the morning to pack your bags, make sure your shit's ready, make sure you're ready to go, blah, blah, blah. And then they all rushed out and left Kevin ass home, right? But it ended up turning out being a good thing, right? It ended up turning out to be a good thing. It taught Kevin how to cook. It taught Kevin how to go to the grocery store, right? It taught Kevin how to be a sense of independency, right? To be self-reliant, self-efficient here, right? It taught Kevin how to appreciate also, right? It also taught Kevin how to appreciate his family, the people that actually got on his nerves that he couldn't stand, especially that fucking Buzz. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, he learned how to find his motherfucking way, right? So sometimes it's a good thing to be left out. Sometimes it's a good thing to be isolated here. It allows your inner truth, right? First and foremost, and your inner light to shine through, Leos. So sometimes it's a good thing, right? But just remember, whatever passes you by, nothing will pass you by. What's meant for you is meant for you. So it might feel like it's passing you by. It may feel like, a sense of disappointment here, like, oh, shucks, what am I going to do now? Oh, shucks, right? But at the end of the day, it's simply for your highest good, right? Because look at the doorway. You see all the stars and all that? It looks like there's like an angel there, right? With all those little twinkling stars, right? The sunflowers on the doorway. Now, where do you ever see sunflowers thriving in the dead middle of winter? You won't ever see it anywhere. I mean, you could certainly, because God can do whatever you want whenever He want, right? So it's a possibility that you could find it somewhere in the world, but from what we know to be true, right? Realistically, we know the wintertime things die off in the wintertime, right? There's nothing growing really in the wintertime. We're not getting ready to go find no avocados growing on these trees in the dead middle of winter. It's probably not likely, right? But it seems like that, right? All things are possible through the higher ups. So to confirm that as well, we have two more cards we flipped over for the Wheel of Fortune. Not only do we have the Five of Pentacles, but we also have the Three of Cups. The Three of Cups is celebrations. It's having a good time. And Spirit's also telling you guys to go and have a good time, right? Go do yoga on the beach, right? Go to Zumba, right? With the elderly people. Go to bingo. Go do something here to take your mind off of the Five of Pentacle energy, right? Because the Wheel of Fortune is there. You're just feeling like the Five of Pentacles because there's no sense of direction here, hypothetically speaking, with the King of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck. Also, wow, Leos, let's look at here. You also have the Ace of Pentacles here. Didn't I tell you? Go do something to take your mind off of this here. It will happen when it's meant to happen. Like someone just said that they reached out to somebody about their music. Just you got to give it time, right? People have livelihoods, people have things to do, right? People are on vacation, people have families, people have other things that they could be, strategically trying to problem solve around the business or work area, whatever this could be. Just go do something to take your mind off of it. By you guys thinking about it day in and day out, you're actually pushing the manifestation further away instead of bringing it closer. You understand what I'm saying? So get your mind off of it. Go do something. Go skating. Go do something. Do whatever you need to do. Take your mind off of the energy. I talked about the reading the other day. The rhythm of the frequency or something like that. Here, something about dancing, getting your body moving will also get the energy moving for you guys. You see how these girls are in the background? They got on their bathing suits and they're out there, mystical and shake that ass, but watch yourself. Shake that ass. Show me what you're working with. You know, show me what you're working with type of energy here. So Spirit is encourage you guys to get on out there and do something that's gonna help this energy shake up. What is the Ten of Pentacles here for Leos? So that's what you guys need to do this Sunday. Get your ass in the kitchen and start cooking, right? Turn the music on and get in there and I mean not that fake ass shit. I mean like really put on your favorite artist, right? Put on whatever you like to do, whatever actually gets you moving. That's what Spirit wants y'all to do. Go do that. Yeah, Ace of Wands again. You see what I'm saying? You got to give something time to grow. It has to sprout. Right now, we're in wintertime. So I just talked about it. Ain't nothing growing on the farm in the middle of the wintertime, at least not on the East Coast. It ain't. All right. We got, look, the Eight of Pentacles. I'm clarifying the Ten of Pentacles here for you guys, Leos. Look at this. Look at the little squirrel. He's like, yes, I got it. I got the church that's open. I got the box open. I got the offer. Yes. So the Ten of Pentacles is being clarified here by the Eight of Pentacles. And look at this man or woman. He is watering these plants. So, Leos, if you have plants in your house, go water them right now, right? Go nurture them. Go take care of them. If it's not actually the plant, then this is you need to doing that to yourself. It's right here on the Five of Pentacles. You see the plants there? You see that, right? They're on the doorway. 5 of them. Go water them. And in other words, go water yourself. Go nurture yourself. Go do something that's going to make you guys happy. That's going to take your mind off of whatever it is that you're waiting to come in. Okay. But Leos, I feel like you got this. You got this. You got this. The Ace of Pentacles came out with this here, the Wheel of Fortune, the Five of Pentacles, and the Three of Cups. Some of you guys, you got to get out of your comfort zone as well too, because you see how this man is fully clothed, or woman. There's no gender in tarot. But just to give you an example, you see how this person's got all these clothes on. He got a coat, he got pants on, he got boots on. Some of you guys, you got to get out of your comfort zone here and get out here. And it's funny, I said mystical, shake that ass. Now, I'm not telling you guys to go, go start an account to shake your ass on. I'm not saying that, but you gotta get some of this weight off of you. You understand what I'm saying? These clothes are heavy. These clothes are light as a feather. So go dance, go move, go get active, go to the gym, go to the spa, go to the sauna, go do something that's going to loosen you up, is what Spirit is saying here. Okay? So let's see. Give us another clarifier for the Ten of Pentacles, the Eight of Pentacles. All right? And look, at the bottom of this other deck here, we got Five of Pentacles. So, and behind that is the Nine of Pentacles. So go do something that's going to take your mind off of it. It needs time. It needs time to grow, right? We saw that little bitty plant on the Ace of Wands and the Ace of Pentacles. It needs time to grow, right? It needs time to develop. It needs time for people to send your music for, who was that? Oh, I see. I didn't read I didn't see who it was for a second there. I just read the comment. But they need time to send your music to, you know, let's just say Beyonce. They need time to send your music to Beyonce. They need time to send your music to Cardi B. They need time to send your music to Jasmine Sullivan. They need time to send it, and also for that person to make time to receive it, right? Because that person could be on tour, that person could be on vacation, that person could be, doing a musical. Well, I don't know, but it's time that needs to be allowed here, right? For it to get to the right ears, the right person's desk, the right person's email, etc. Right? Something could have went to somebody's spam as well too. For others of you guys, somebody could get a lot of content sent to them on a day-to-day basis. So you might be like, well, I just emailed them today. Well, they get 1,000 emails a day. What order did your email show up in, right? Your email could have been email, 999 out of the 1,000 emails, right? So it's at the very bottom. So you might got to continue to send the email to have it at the top. Have it at the top, right? From a human standpoint, we have to see something about 5 to 7 times for it to actually register in our mind. Like, oh shit. Oh yeah, I was supposed to do that. Oh yeah, I was supposed to go there. Oh yeah, I was supposed to reply to that person. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, the Knight of Cups is here. So we have the Ten of Pentacles being clarified by the Eight of Pentacles and the Knight of Cups. You see that? He's waiting for somebody to make the move, right? But he can't move. It's like this. It's a prime example. Someone could also be playing board games. You could be playing Clue. You could be playing Monopoly. You could be playing Twister. You could be playing Pictionary. Any kind of board game here, right? Or chess, right? But anyway, if you're hypothetically saying if you're playing chess and you're not playing by yourself, you're actually playing with an opponent, right? So you can't make your move until your opponent makes their move. Does that make sense? So even though you took action and you sent your music, that was one move that you made, right? Now you have to wait for this person to make their move, right? And this person unfortunately had an emergency. They don't know how long they're going to be back to the board game, right? I'll be back, right? It's kind of like you're playing a video game online and someone's like on your team, and then your teammates like, oh, my mom said I gotta go clean my room. Oh, my mom said we're about to run to the store. Oh, well, I'll be back. And you're just on the game waiting for your teammate to show back up, and you're like, there's so much time going by. Well, his mom had to go to BJ's, and after that, they had to go to, Acme, because some things that she gets at BJ, some things she gets at Acme, and then she had to go to Wegman because some things she don't like to get from Acme that they don't have at the BJ's that she can only get from the Wegmans. You understand what I'm saying here? So there's a lot of stops involved, right? A lot of stops. So you can't make a move until someone else makes the next move, right? Or maybe you might need to, again, let them know, like, hey, I made the move, like, what's up? Right? What's up? I know back in the day when a lot of jobs offered paper applications, I never filled out an application. There's probably about 5 jobs that I actually legitimately applied for. But all the other jobs, I never filled out a goddamn thing. I would just call them up because this is how I looked at it. 9 times out of 10, they say, "Oh, come on in, do that application," right? And then when you go in for the interview, they're looking for your application. And sometimes maybe they don't find it. And what do they suggest? Oh, well, we'll just have you fill out another one. So when I started realizing that, I was like, oh, okay, well, I'm just going to call them and say that I did fill out an application. I applied 2 weeks ago, and I'm following up to see when I can come in for an interview. I never allowed people to tell me, when they could give me an interview. I always was assertive. I was like, I filled out an application 2 weeks ago. My name is Falcon, and I was calling to see when I can come in for an interview. I'm available Monday. I'm available Wednesday. Does those days work for you? Like, you know what I mean? And then that would get that person in the mind, like, oh, this person is, they're serious for one. They're showing high interest in the position here. And I don't know, for some reason it always worked. It always got me an interview, like this, whenever I said that I was available, right? It was like they were then trying to cater to me. So I would go and do the interview, and then I've had it happen to me all 5 times that I never. I mean, the other times that I never actually applied for a job, I never put the application in. Not one, nothing. They would always say, "Well, we can't locate your application, or we can't." And I would always bring in my resume because I never filled out anything. So I would just come with my resume and my credentials. Maybe some references as well too. Always helpful. But I would show that I was serious, and I would really assert myself into the situation. And so they will always say, "Well, we'll just don't worry about it. We'll just have you fill out another one," and they would just have me fill out another one. But I took action. Look at that, 10 of cups at the bottom of the deck. It is 10 of cups, right? It is a 10 of cups. 10 of cups. So for some of you guys, you may be tired of waiting for somebody to make their next move, right? So you take it how it needs to be going, okay? So I gotta get out of here. But we also have the Queen of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck here. Let's clarify the Six of Wands for y'all real quick. I know this was a long video, but thank you guys so much for being here. Give you something to do while you clean up the house on Sunday or cooking on the Sunday. All right, we have the Five of Wands. So again, taking action here. The Five of Wands talks about ambitious energy here, and also completion, determined to complete something, determined to be seen, determined to stand out. The only way you could do that is by, again, continuing to take action. Take action. Some of you guys might be tired of waiting for someone to take action. So take some more action. I don't know. Maybe you got to send more emails, right? To show somebody that you're serious, right? Two of Pentacles here. A lot of you guys, I feel like, yeah, the Two of Pentacles in the Sun, it is going to get you in the position of having a lot on your plate, a lot to manage, a lot to navigate. But I feel like it's nothing that you can't handle. Some of you guys could be doing, what is it called? I forget what it's called. Not acupuncture. I forget what it's called, but when you get the needles put all in your body here, I'm seeing that someone could be doing that as well too. Someone could need to be doing some cleansing or clearing out as well too. Whatever. But this is what I'm getting here. The Two of Pentacles is also balancing things out. A lot of things to do, a lot of things to manage, a lot of places to be. You're in demand here, right? Weigh in your pros and cons. Give me one more for the Six of Wands here for Leos. Let's see what we got. Seven of Pentacles. Yeah. It's waiting. It's that waiting energy here, right? Waiting for something to grow, being patient here, also expressing gratitude here. Okay, thank you so much. I wasn't sure what that was, but yeah, I mean, I see like the pin needles, like the long needles that someone's sticking in someone's body. So yeah, look, here's the Ace of Wands right here. So again, that could be something that y'all could do to kind of calm your ass the fuck down, right? But do something here. But we have the Ace of Wands at the bottom of the deck here. Again, look at that little plant. It's not even in the ground yet, right? This person is holding the plant in their hand. So in order for this thing to grow, we know that the hands ain't gonna make it grow, right? The earth is gonna make it grow. Putting it in dirt is gonna make it grow. So there is gonna be opportunities coming for you guys, okay? We have to give it time. We have to allow it to grow, right? We have to allow something to take roots. fits my tattoos perfectly. I appreciate that. Thank you guys so much for this. It was a lovely gift, a very thoughtful gift. But that's what I got for you guys here, Leos. Okay, Six of Cups is here as well. The Five of Cups and the Six of Cups. Let's clarify this Hermit real quick because we got the Hermit coming up 2 times. Okay, and I'm really not concerned about it, but I'm curious about it. Can we clarify this Hermit card here for Leos as well too? 2 cards coming out. We have the Four of Wands. All right. Thank you guys so much for being here. Like, comment, and subscribe. We have the Four of Wands with the Hermit card and the Six of Wands in the reverse. Well, look at that. So this gives me that someone is jealous of you. Yeah, with the Five of Swords at the bottom of the deck here. Look, here go that dark-skinned motherfucker again. Who is this black-ass person? And I'm not trying to say it like that, but who is this dark person? It's either they're a real dark-skinned person. Yeah, the devil. The Lovers. What the hell? The Three of Pentacles. I don't know. It's kind of giving me... I don't know if y'all could trust this individual, man. If this is a Virgo, I don't know if you could trust this person. Because y'all Leos, y'all pulled the Six of Wands in the upright. Now we're clarifying this Hermit card that's next to the Six of Wands here. We have the Four of Wands, and then y'all are pulling the Six of Wands coming up in the reverse. So this is a failure. It's also pessimism. So someone failed greatly at trying to be like you, because the Four of Wands is a form of stability here. It's a form of celebration here. So someone was trying to do something like you do it, Leo, because the Six of Wands is right here. They were hoping to get the same outcome that you got, Leos. But the Six of Wands for them is coming up in the reverse here. So I don't know if this is a Leo Virgo cusper, or if this is like a 9-4 Virgo or a 9-6 Virgo with the Six of Wands here. Someone could be a 9-12 Virgo. The Seven of Pentacles is out here as well too. Could be a 9-7 Virgo. All right. Or maybe a 9-5 Virgo, because we got the Five of Wands over here with the Six of Wands here. So someone tried to create a lot of conflict here for you guys, Leos, because they wanted to, again, trade places with you, right? It's kind of giving me that movie, Trading Places. Someone wanted to trade places with Leo. Why is Six of Wands in the reverse and the Four of Wands for this Hermit? Why is that there? And look, man. So y'all could be seeing 222, 555, 333, 444, 888, 777, 999. There's a lot of cards coming out. Man, look at that. The Magician. Manipulative energy there for some of you guys. We got the Eight of Cups and we have the Ten of Cups here. Or maybe this person was manipulated into doing something here. Heavy with the Virgo cusper. Yeah, well, I mean, it's here. So I'm just reading y'all what's coming out, man. You know, I don't know. But it looks like to a certain degree, if you guys were dealing with the Virgo, it looks like this Virgo may have tried to do something to go against your success, Leos, or maybe they tried to mimic you in some type of way with the Magician energy here. But it's kind of like the Mr. Tenderism thing. And I know a lot of y'all know about what's going on with Destination Smokehouse barbecue shit out there in Marietta, California, right? With Onk, you know what I'm saying? Now, Onk was doing the videos on the live, right? Whatever, you know what I mean? Whatever platforms he's on. I'm only seeing him on YouTube because that's the only place I'm on YouTube on, right? So, Onk was out there, you know, for Destination Smokehouse barbecue. Nick, who's the owner, claims that he is a partner with Onk, right? But yet Onk don't have, I don't know, because I've never been there to the restaurant myself personally. I'm just looking at what y'all possibly seen online too. But just to give you an example, right? Destination Smokehouse blew up because of Onk, right? Even I started saying it on here, spiritualism, right? Throwing stuff spiritualism, like he's blowing up, right? Now it looks like Onk is no longer doing the videos ever since Keith Lee went out there and did the review on the Destination Smokehouse, restaurant. Again, I never been there. Don't know what the food tastes like. Don't know what Onk, or Nick arrangements are with the business or whatever the case may be. But now Nick apparently is doing the lies, right? And in a couple of the videos I've seen from Destination Smokehouse, I have not seen Onk since for about 2 weeks now on a live for the barbecue spot, whatever. Now Nick is doing the lives and showing off like the establishment and like the other people that's behind the scenes that kind of work in the kitchen, which I understand that. But now Onk is nowhere to be found. And so the connection between, the social media, I mean, just even the videos itself in general, it's like he's trying to mimic Unk, right? But it's not quite the same. It's not as successful as it was when Unk was doing the lives and things of that nature. So just to give an example, right, of how you were doing something and people loved it. They love you. They enjoyed it. They appreciated it. Whatever. And now this person tried to take your likeness, right, and tried to mimic what you were doing or how you were doing something and try to make it their own, and it's not even hitting on shit, right? It's disgusting. It's not good. People don't like it. They don't support it. Whatever the case may be. So it's something like that here with the magician at the bottom of the deck. Yeah, the nine of cups and the moon. So they're trying hard to get this outcome that you might have got, Leos or Crosswatcher, whatever the case may be. But whatever, there's some energy like that here. Let's get y'all a closing card from Spirit. I appreciate y'all for being here. Let's just go here real quick. So there's somebody that's doing something like that here, and I feel like, again, whoever's not appreciating you guys or didn't appreciate you guys or was trying to take your faith away from you guys or have you guys believe that maybe you're not the reason but you really are the reason, whatever the case may be. It's like someone's trying to cause hardships for you guys when really you're supposed to be living this easy life full of faith and having plenty of gratitude. All right, so let's see what do we got going on here. Thank you all for stopping by. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe here. Shout out to Carrie. Again, you guys can certainly go check her out. She's a fellow Leo. She reads differently than I do, but either way, she's still going to get you that clarity, all right? She's still going to spank that spiritual ass, all right? So shout out to Carrie. Again, the meet and greet in the DR is this, I'm about to say December 31st. What the fuck? No. So there's a Capricorn in my energy here or something like that here. Something significant could have happened on December 31st. Don't necessarily know anybody's story. But we have remain positive. Yes, Leos, regardless of what you guys are going through, remain positive. We have ask for help from others. I like that card, but I don't like that card because it all depends on who you're asking for help, right? Make sure we're getting and asking from the right people, right? Because not most, but some people will intentionally misguide you, mislead you, send you down the wrong path. All right. So be careful who you're asking. And then whatever you're asking and whoever you're asking, fact check what they're telling you, right? Just don't go off of it like, oh, yeah, that's right. Let's do it. Right. Just double check everything, fact check everything. And again, whoever tried to do whatever they're doing with my credit, like, regardless of who you are, it is being investigated here. My attorneys are aware of it. The police officers are aware of it. I filed a report and everything. And again, we will be pressing charges for and on whoever is responsible for it. All right. We have an opportunity here for you guys, Leos. Okay, so make sure you guys are pulling your credit reports. Okay, make sure nobody's trying to do anything, falsifying things or buying things in your name, your business name, whatever the case may be. We have an opportunity here within the next few months. Okay, did not say by spring. I said that, and trust is behind that. Trust, yes, there's a yes there too. Within the next few months, there's opportunities galore, is what I'm getting here. Because I just heard Busta Rhymes, rhymes galore, rhymes galore, rhymes galore, rhymes galore, rhymes galore. So if y'all know Busta Rhymes and you know that song, then you know what I'm talking about. If you don't know Busta Rhymes and you don't know rhymes galore, then you might want to go listen to and check out Busta Rhymes, that song, rhymes galore. Okay, so I feel like y'all about to have blessings galore. I'm kind of low key turned into a Jew, so don't worry about that. But anyway, we got wait. So yeah, you guys are definitely waiting, and you have been waiting, but you're about to have access to that door because remember the Seven of Wands had that door in the background. Yeah, Spirit says don't stop. Don't stop believing. Don't stop giving gratitude. Don't stop having your faith here with the faith card energy here. All right. And it says there's something better. So yes, you guys do have something better coming in. Remain positive. Keep the gratitude. Keep your faith high and expect these opportunities that's going to be coming in for you guys in the next few months, Leo. All right, so that's amazing. So let's get you guys the closing card from Spirit. Do I want to pull something from here? Hmm. I don't feel like reaching over for that deck because I don't want my titties to pop out because I need to I need to go to the market and get some stuff that I'm gonna be cooking for dinner. I think I'm gonna be making chicken for dinner. I really think I might. I don't know, man. I want a little bit of everything. I want some fried chicken. I want some fried fish. I want some beef ribs. Like shit. I want some crab cakes. It's like I want a little bit of everything for dinner. I don't know what exactly I'm gonna have for dinner, but I want something good. I would love to have a lobster and steak. Like, I don't know what I'm gonna make, but something good. Let's see. Closing card from Spirit. Please and thank you. Shout out to Junior. All right, he be cutting the fuck out my hair. Shout out to Junior. Reach out for the decks. Oh, she gonna say go ahead and reach for them decks for us. Listen, no, because I don't want my jugas to be popping out because the deck is over there, so I would have to literally reach on the angle, and I'm not trying to flash anybody. Okay, I'm not trying to do that. But your closing card from Spirit, we have Strength. It says you are being guided by the cosmos. Stay strong. A positive outcome is assured. Look at that, Leos. You see what I'm saying here? So stay strong. I'm hearing that song. Hold on. You can make it. Hold on. Don't worry about a thing. So I don't know who sings that song, but that's what I'm getting here. I'm looking for the song right now so I could play it, but I don't know if that's the title of the song because it's not coming up here. Don't. And I know you can go on to I know you can go on YouTube and like type in, like lyrics or whatever like that. I don't know if it's Stevie Wonder. Don't worry about a thing. I don't know because this is coming up too. But whoever sings that song, hold on, don't worry about a thing. So if y'all know that song, that's the song that I'm channeling right now, and that's the song that Spirit is giving you guys to not worry about a thing. But I love you guys. I'm running slightly behind. I need to quickly go in here and throw on a real shirt, okay, and clearly like a bra, and get the fuck to the store and get back here so I can cook. You know what, Yvonne? If you're still here, I think I might go live tonight. Okay, I think I might. I'm not really sure. Did y'all watch the last episode of Power that came on this past Friday? Um, man, it was worth waiting for, right? It was worth waiting for. So shout out to Tariq. Shout out to D Mac. Man, those little two ninjas is gonna do some damage. Okay, D Mac and Tariq. What? That they gonna be a fucking problem. Okay, a problem. And shout out to Kate because she is really take my little Jew thing keep falling off. Shout out to Kate, which is Tommy's mom. She's so serious about getting herself cleaned up and staying clean. But I also feel like she's hiding something as well too. I don't really know what it is. I can't quite put my finger on it at this moment, but I feel like she's definitely hiding something. But anyway, so if you guys haven't watched Power, I'm not going to keep talking about it. Definitely go watch. I mean, is it Power? I don't know. Tommy Forces, whatever. Um, the spinoff of Power. So if you guys are watching that and you haven't watched it yet, I don't really want to tell you guys everything that's going to be happening or what happened. So definitely go check it out. But it was worth the wait, and I appreciate it. Thank you so much, 50 Cent. I love your genius mind. You're just a fantastic individual. Very creative. Like, creative is an understatement for 50 Cent. But shout out to Curtis, 50 Cent. I might tag him in the video. Curtis, holla at me, man. Holla at me, man. Somebody tell 50 Cent to holla at me. You know what I'm saying? Y'all know y'all can use me for the new episode of Ghost. You know what I mean? Or Power, right? Or Forces, whatever it's called. They gonna be filming in New York too. Listen, 50, I'm an hour and 10 minutes away, baby. Holla at me. All right, but anyways, I love you guys. Thank you guys so much for stopping by. Like, comment, and subscribe, and I will catch you guys on the next video.